going to talk to you about the basics of music theory. I'm sure that you know most of this. I have talked to you many times about it. But let's go over meter. So, meter refers to the grouping of rhythm into beats and the grouping of those beats into a measure length called in the United States a measure. So the meter is shown by the time signatures. So you are welcome to pause this video and read all the text in front of you. However, what I always say is that the top number, the 4, 3, and 6, they show you how many. So you have to ask yourself the question, how many beats are there? Okay, and the bottom number shows you what type of beats. So in other words, you have to imagine a fraction. So ignore the top numbers now for a moment, and let's add like 1 over 4. So that's a quarter, right? Second time signature is the same, and then 6 8 1 over 8 is an 8, right? So in the first two cases we count quarter notes. In the third case you count an 8 note, and so therefore you have 4 quarter notes in the first example, 3 quarter notes in the second example, and 6 8 notes in the third example. But now we're going to go in a little bit more detail. We're going to talk about simple time versus compound time. Simple time signatures are the standard time signatures where the beat is not dotted. Now you know that the dot adds half of the value to the note. However, the simple time signatures are very common. You have 2/4, you have 3/4, and 4/4, which means 2 quarter notes, 3 quarter notes, and 4 quarter notes per measure. Now, other types of simple time include 3/8 and 3/2. 3/8 are 3/8 notes to a measure, and 3/2, 3/2 notes to a measure. Now, compound time, as a difference, the main beat is a dotted note, which is divided by groups of 3 notes. So 6/8, you would have 6/8 notes, but they will be grouped together in 2 dotted quarter notes. The dotted quarter note has 3 8 notes, so therefore it has 2 dotted quarter notes, or 6/8 notes. Now 9/8 has 3 dotted quarter notes, and 12/8 has 4 dotted quarter notes. So in compound time, the top number does not show you the number of the beats in the measure. So that's a little bit different, and you guys probably have not seen, or you have seen very rarely, compound time, and so this is how it works. 6/8 has 2 beats that are 2 dotted quarter notes. Each one of them has 3 8 notes, so therefore there are 6/8 notes. 9/8 has 3 dotted quarter notes. 12/8 has 4 dotted quarter notes, and so 9/8 has 3 beats. 12/8 has 4 beats, and 9/8 has 9/8 notes. 12/8 has 12/8 notes. But unless the music is very, 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 very slow, you would always group those notes into dotted quarter notes. So that is what you are supposed to know about this. 2/4 no time is also known as simple duple time, and it has 2 standard beats per measure, 2 quarter notes. Now, here is how that sounds. Super exciting. Now, this is a march. A lot of marches are written in 2/4 for obvious reasons. Now, this is a polka dance in 2/4, another simple duple rhythm, or the same. recognize the instrument in the recording? That's an accordion. Okay, ragtime has roots in the United States march music. That's great. My cat is getting excited with all this music around. So now let's move to 3/4. 3/4 time is known as simple triple time. A lot of dance music is composed in 3/4. Now let's listen. Fantastic. And then we have a waltz, another. Great job, a saxophone there. Now a folk waltz. Wonderful. Where was the last time you improvised on your instrument? All right, 4/4, 4 beats a measure. Oh, let's check this out. Very nice. Okay, now 4/4 it will usually mark as a C, and that's known as common time. Great. Now we go to cut time. Now cut time is basically you slash 4 and 4 and you get a 2/2. It is called à la brève. À la brève. Say it with me. Find it in the second paragraph, the 5th or the 6th word, à la brève. So that's cut time, à la brève. That means in half. And pretty much it means to play 4/4 faster, if you are looking for simple terms. Music. I hope you do too. Now cut time, you have a vertical slash at the 4, much like you do with dividing. I mean, if you do division, you cannot do a slash or the 2 dots, but I think it's easier with the slash. Now let's talk about the compound time. We talked about what a compound versus simple time is. A little bit of a review if you want to pause and see. And now we're going to talk about 6/8. jig as you hear the grouping 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 really quickly. Another example of 6/8. Now let's go to 9/8. Alright, as you hear, there are three groups, three dotted quarter notes. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Dabba 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 dabba. Now we are gonna go to 12/8. One, two, three, four, one and a two and a three and a four and a one and a two and a three and a four and a. That's a way for me to subdivide the beats in the quadruple time. All right, let's pause here for a moment and we'll continue in the next video.